Good morning, gang! How are you doing? I'm jumping straight in to intro this next video because it's gonna be a busy day. I am going to leave in a minute to drive to Tetbury to our friend's home, which is Chavenage. They have a YouTube channel called Life at the Manor, and it's the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful land, property, house ever. If you've seen Poldark or Rivals, you will know exactly what property I mean. But Emma is one of my best friends. I adore her so much, and I have not had like proper girl time with her in the longest time. So I'm basically going to head there now. I'm really excited. It's about an hour, but I'm going to swing into Jolly Nice Farm Shop, and we went there over the weekend as well for the pumpkin patch with my best friend from Northwest, from home, Georgie, and her baby Sydney, and obviously my baby Etta, who is 2 years old today. It's her birthday. Oh my goodness me, she's in nursery. Selfishly, I wanted to keep her off, but selflessly, I just know how much she adores nursery, so I was never going to keep her off. And sure enough, apparently, because my husband Mayfield drove her in, sure enough, apparently, as she went in today, there's a banner saying happy birthday Etta, and she is in her pigtail era. She can now do pigtails. Her hair is long enough to do pigtails, and honestly I could cry. She's just gone off looking the cutest thing in the world, gone to nursery with her friends. The sun is shining and the world is beautiful, and we're just feeling amazing. We had a birthday party for Etta over the weekend, and I will insert some footage once I've been to Chavenage, and you can see how that went down. I obviously did not film the party or anything in depth as much as I would have loved to, because of course it's kids and I just wouldn't want to put kids on the internet. So obviously did not do that. However, the decoration element was so much fun, so I'll post a video to that now before I get in the car. And yeah, so come with me to Tetbury. I'm hoping to swing into the actual village as well and go into the shops, because they have I honestly think Tetbury is one of my favourite places for shopping, for furniture, home things, little bits and bobs. I just love. I actually used to live in Tetbury because I used to work in Bath. 1 second, my alarm's going off. And then I also need to go to Cirencester. I need to swing in there, which is very close to Tetbury. I think it's about 15 minutes, because I need to go to Arga, because I have no idea these days. I have a vague idea of what Argas cost, but I want to get some more information basically and see if they have finance options, all that stuff for the new house. My dream of it's a life goal to have a big cream Arga that the dogs lay next to in your home. It's always been a dream. Sorry, I'm like this. I'm not quite sure if this is see-through, this bodysuit, but I'm very, very comfortable, so I am wearing it. And can you see my trousers? They are like a drawstring denim trouser from H&M, because I really wanted, in summertime, I don't know about you, but I'm obsessed with like gorgeous linen loose trousers. That's like wearing pajamas out for me in summertime with like a vest top. That's my uniform in kind of spring, summer. So I wanted to find a winter version of that, and it was actually my mum who found these. It doesn't really go with this bodysuit, but I'm wearing it anyway. Like I said, we're just going to go and cozy up on the sofa and have a girly catch up. But yeah, really cool trousers. I'm very happy with them. I feel like I'm leaving the house in tracksuit bottoms, but also look like I'm making more of an effort in tracksuit bottoms, which is exactly my goal. Yeah, so cute. And I'll put some Uggs on, maybe tuck a bit in just to get a bit of shape back. Yeah, love that. I just think. Also, I live in my dungarees, as you guys already know. God, I've just dove in here and like word vomited at you guys. But I'm in a rush. I am in a rush because I need to get there, get all my jobs done. And it's far away. It's the other side of the Cotswolds. And then I need to be able to get back and have a significant amount of time with the spaniels, so that they're not alone or lonely today. And then I'll need to, then I will need to go to Cheltenham, and I have a couple of jobs to do there as well. But I love you. I love you. My little whiskey. Riley's on the stairs. She's sulking because my mum left this morning. She's obsessed with my mum and dad. She misses her already, as do I. But we'll see her in a couple of weeks. So let's get this week started. It is already... Ooh. Oh, interesting. So at Chavenage they have a cafe called the Barn at Chavenage, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not been, you absolutely must go. I thought it was closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but Emma has just said the cafe is so busy, running over to get stuck in and help them. So it clearly is open on Monday. It would be good to show you the cafe, because if you have not been, you just have to go. It's like the ultimate, it's like the most ultimate, authentic barn cafe at a beautiful estate. So anyway, without further ado, let's head to Tetbury. Guys, so I have just been into Aga. No, don't crash into me. Someone's looking at me like I'm about to crash, but I'm definitely not. Anyway, I also nipped into Biggie Best, because top tip, Biggie Best, if you haven't heard of Biggie Best, it's an amazing, amazing like home decor store. I absolutely freaking adore every single thing in Biggie Best. And do you know what? Yes, it is not cheap by any means, but it's not too pricey. Like, I was just looking at these beautiful bedside tables. I would have expected like 120 and they were 50, so I was like, that's great. But top tip, there's a few Biggie Bests. There's one in Bath, there's one in Siren, and I think there's one more. But in the Siren one, I don't know about the others, the top floor there is a room at the back that is a sale room, and the sale price is like, I've just bought a vase, like a beautiful rustic vase, for £5, and I think normally it would be about 20. So yeah, top tip, Biggie Best sale room is where it's at for home decor. They always have loads of pillows randomly, so if you want need any kind of accent pillows, then really good quality, then yeah, Biggie Best sale room. Right, I'm going to focus on the road, guys, and I will see you in about, well, in 18 minutes. Good morning, everyone. I have just done a Dutch braid, which always means I'm feeling a bit tired. I feel like, thank you, Whiskey. I feel like whenever I do braid my hair, it's because I feel like if I braid my hair and I don't do eyeliner, I'm knackered. So look out for those signs. I wanted to show the Barn at Chavenage because it's such a lovely cafe. Oh, my phone's kicking off. But we didn't even end up going in, we just had a really cosy catch up, proper girl time at their house. And yeah, and then I was gonna go into Tetbury and look at some of my favourite shops there, but I didn't end up doing that either because time just got away and I needed to get back to you and your sister. Yeah, I needed to get back to the dogs. When Esther goes to nursery, I have visions of doing so much in the day and so much to see and tick off everything on my to-do list, and loads of home admin and personal admin, and honestly the time flies by on her nursery days. I don't know, it feels like about 2 hours long. Even now it's 25 to 10 and all I've been doing is washing. So definitely ready to start the day properly now, and I'm really, really excited. I know I say that about every day, but I'm really excited because one of my favourite things in the world is reclamation yards and antique shops. I get so much passion and thrill out of hunting for something really special, really unique. Even just when you see old signage of businesses or farming families, certain things from people's homes, and they tell a story. I can only imagine, like I have this beautiful walnut jewellery box, and for me, I've just created the story in my mind that it was a lady in a beautiful big manor house and this was hers, and just things like that just absolutely fill me with so much happiness and passion. So there's one close by, and I'd heard of it, Burgess Reclamation. I'm sure you've heard of it too, because I've seen it on YouTube a few times, and once again, just like with Ainhoe Park, I had no idea how close it was. It's only half an hour. It's only half an hour away, so I was like, oh my goodness me, I'm getting in the car and going there when I have a moment, because it's definitely not toddler friendly. Let me tell you, any kind of antique shop or reclamation yard is not a place for a toddler. So we're gonna go there this morning, and it's perfect timing as well, because I have really started planning and plotting the utility room and the kitchen in the new house, which is insanely exciting. I don't have a huge space to work with. I mean, it's a huge luxury, but it's not a kitchen where you'd have space for like an island and things like that, or a dining set. So I have to be creative with the space that we do have there. So I am going bespoke and getting quotes from independent businesses, carpenters, that it is 10 times more cost effective and more beautiful. So I've actually put down a deposit for a utility room unit, which includes all the cabinetry and a beautiful marble sink. Like, marble's expensive, and I've managed to get the entire unit with the marble, the brass taps and the wood, all the most beautiful materials, natural materials, for more than half that my cheapest quote was from a mainstream company. So it's quite remarkable. That's the utility room. The kitchen, I'm really in the mood to get more creative and kind of repurpose something, whether it's an old French dresser and make that into the main worktop of the kitchen, and then you put a hole in and that's where your sink goes, and I've got a team to do that, or an old workbench. So anyway, really feeling creative and excited, and not only that, chopping boards, butcher's blocks, all of that kind of stuff I am forever collecting, so that is in abundance at Burgess Reclamation. So yeah, we're gonna go now. I'm just gonna pop the girls out, grab a jumper, and I will see you at Burgess Reclamation. I think I'm gonna absolutely, when I go to places like this, I almost forget to breathe because I'm so overexcited. Yeah, if that's not passion, I don't know what is. So I will see you guys there. This is actually a joke. My favourite thing in the world is the milking stools as like a feature, as a bedside table, anything. Look. I'm obsessed. You're not the right height. I can't get you the right height. Does that work? Does that work? A little bit. Excuse the state of me. Honestly, like I just look a mess. Hello girls, I've just got back in from Burgess Reclamation and I am absolutely overwhelmed with love and obsession. I'll explain in a minute. These have just come from Amazon and I think that they are my little UGG dupes that I want to talk about. Basically, I love the UGG Tasmans and I've been wearing the same ones for a couple of years. But I feel like with UGGs, when they first arrive, they are like the best thing in the universe and they look fab. But then I think once they get a bit tired and a bit dirty, they look really tatty and really just not a vibe very quick and easily. And it annoys me because it is such a contrast. Like at the beginning, like I said, they're amazing and they look great. Ooh, so I've heard that Amazon do really good dupes. That is exactly the same. You see? That is exactly the same. That is an UGG, but it's not. So these were £20 because I just can't bring myself to spend like 100 odd. Oh my God, they are so soft. They're softer than UGGs. Oh, they're great. Oh my gosh. So the brand is called Polar. Really fun fact about Uggs. Uggs aren't actually meant to be winter boots, they're meant to be summer boots because the surfers would come in from being out in the water and put their feet straight into these to dry off and warm back up again. So they're actually summer surfing shoes, which is just the craziest thing that we've like made them. These are fab, let me try them on. And actually I'm wearing a pair of Uggs now, but they are very light coloured, they are not very practical. Oh no, these are comfier than Uggs. Guys, these are comfier than Uggs. Let me know if you want the link. Let me show you. Can you see? Right, I'm sorry, but they are Ugg boots. They are Ugg Tasmans. So comfy. I will say that the grip on the ankle isn't as strong, but for 20 quid, they are absolutely brilliant. And I'm afraid that's all I'm going to get nowadays. I'm not going to spend 100 odd quid. They're my other Uggs that are not the Tasmans. Hello, Riley. Bubble wrap out because someone started packing. Someone is me. Where's Kiki? Kiki, licky bottom. Hopefully not. That's not very pleasant, is it? So, Burgess Reclamation. Let me just take my jumper off so that I don't look quite so heavy. Oh, goodness me. Hello, Riley. I'm having a shocker with propping you up. Nothing's working. Nothing's working for me. Let's try this. So we've got a cake stand, an ancient and brave thing. Cool. Burgess Reclamation. Oh wait, I'm all zoomed in, aren't I? There we go. Burgess Reclamation Yard is my equivalent of Disney World in England. I'm not joking. If you love natural materials, you love traditional serveware, traditional furniture, just furniture, like wood that tells a story. It's been found in an old farmhouse, ripped up and then restored by these people and then resold on. And anyway, clearly I'm besotted, and more than anything else, I'm just so impressed to have found a place that does exactly what I want for the kitchen and then not trying to literally rob you financially. And not only that, this is where Soho Farmhouse get their grain store cladding done. So if you've ever been, it's this thick, kind of dark wooden planks on the walls, the ceiling, etc. And it just looks so cool. I mean, some people might not like it because effectively it's quite dark, but it's not, because you then obviously bring in accents from maybe like a cream rug or spotlights or whatever it may be. You can have fun with it. I think just the amount of character and coziness it brings to a room is unbelievable. So once again, I found a place online that did it for the master bedroom that we're redoing, and the price is crazy, and I was like, absolutely no way. But then there, which is where Farmhouse have had it done, basically dreams can come true if you research hard enough. What I did collect today is, I've wanted one of these. It's actually a brick shaper, brick store. I think it's a brick shaper, brick something. And these, whenever you see them at the kind of interior shops around the Cotswolds, they charge maybe like 40 quid. And I've always been like, oh my goodness, I think this was about £10. So I just think it is so cool for your fruit or for your spices, or just literally for on top of the dining table, or even on a coffee table with your remote controls in. Like, the world's your oyster. But I just think this is the coolest thing ever. So now I have one, which I'm overjoyed. In fact, I'm going to do it here. Oh my goodness, we've already got a plan. I'm putting it here because this little tin isn't actually big enough for what I'm trying to do here. Oh my god. Put my putty and fig in. Put my soap. I've got the paintbrush. I mean, honestly, that is the coolest thing in the world. I'll style it up properly. It needs a bit of a, can you even see what I'm doing? A little bit. It needs a bit of a cloth moment. But let me just show you and you'll know what I mean. Just things like this, styling up with oldie woldy, I just think is so much cooler than anything else. Obviously this isn't good. I'll style it up properly, but yeah. Excuse me, girls. So the girls are trying to play, if you can hear them in the background. The other thing I got is just this. This was £4 and it's just a really gorgeous E. As you can see, E for Etta. So I'll put this in her room, just a bit of character. Love that. And then, I am not gonna lie, I'm decorating for Christmas on the 1st of November because I'm just too excited to wait any longer. And it is completely socially acceptable from the 1st of November. Some may agree, some may disagree, but in my world, and the like YouTubers and Instagrammers that I follow, we all feel the same. This clearly is a Christmas tree chopping board, which is the thing I've waited my whole life for without even realising it. They have a small size, a medium size and a big size. This is the medium size. I was going to get the small size because it was so cute, and then I was like, oh, this is the most impractical thing. I couldn't even butter a piece of toast on it. And although, yes, the chopping boards are definitely for show in my house, I still obviously want to be able to use them when we've got people over and I want to put like hummus and olives or whatever it may be. So yes, gorgeous Christmas tree chopping board. I'm just going to put that there for now. It's obviously not staying there. I'm in the process of taking down autumn decorations to get ready to do Christmas at the weekend, which is so exciting. One more thing to show you is, I probably, along with a lot of people, love it's not a trend because it's actually very old fashioned, but basically the look of panelling in a house and in a room. I think it brings a huge amount of depth to the space, and it's so crazy when you see the before and after photos when someone does panel a room. Like, the difference is just remarkable. So I've always intended to do it, and I've always wanted good quality. I haven't wanted to pay an actual carpenter to do proper panelling, because just purely for the price. I got quoted one time for one bedroom 700 quid, so I was like, absolutely not. This, not only can I do it myself, it's from Amazon, but it comes already, already cut, already measured, already ready to go. Don't know how it fits in the box like this, but let's open it together because it saves a lot of measurements, because obviously with panelling all needs to be very carefully measured along the wall, whereas this has taken a big chunk of that pressure off because it's come, so now it's just equally distributing the panels. So I'm going to, this is for the new house, however I'm obviously the most impatient person and I'm too excited too, and I want to test out if it's any good. So I'm going to do it in this house, just on one of the walls in the bedroom, in our bedroom, and see how good it is, how easy it is, quality, all of that stuff. So it comes like this. Let's have a look, just put the knife away prematurely. I'm absolutely dying for a hot chocolate, which I'm going to make in a moment. Ooh, okay, amazing. So they're perfectly measured. That's really good quality. It's obviously not wood, but it feels and looks like wood, and that's what we want. So that's brilliant. So obviously you've got your panels already measured for that look that we want. So peel, and then just peel and stick. You don't even need to get that. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to just make a hot chocolate and then get going with my paneling kit. This is going to be fun. Okay, speak to you in a minute with a hot chocolate in hand. Right, can you guys see that space? You can also see my duvet with no sheets on, as it is definitely bedding wash day. I'm just trying to move you back. You're on a bench on my bed. Let me move this out of the way. I think we're going to do this wall here that you're looking at because I just think it's the safest way to begin. I will do the one behind my bed, however I have not got a second pair of hands to help move a Super King bed, and as much as I've done that on my own before, I need to stop it because my back is already in tatters. So moving this will be challenging enough. So my hot chocolate, let's put you here. Honestly, if I waited a man to help me move furniture, I'd be waiting until the cows came home. Let me tell you, my husband is great at many things, but kind of home stuff, DIY, all of that isn't really his strong suit. So careful with the Wi-Fi box. And then we do my TV. Dusty behind there. Oh goodness me. Okay, I think we're good with that. So, just catch my breath. We have our panels. We have tape measure and pencil to draw where the second and third ones go once we've put the first on. Right. I'm going to measure these out and I will pick my camera back up when we're at the fun part. Right, I think I've cracked it. So I've made my 3 rectangles, it looks like where a body was found, not funny, and my 3 squares. So the question is this wall big enough? So yeah, I'm making progress for sure. Let me just measure the wall, put you back on your stand. So 84 inches. Does that make it too close together? Will that look silly? Well, this is why we're doing a test run now. So, I'm so scared to just start, but I'm going to just start. So I'm going to put 1 square here and then we'll go from there. Okay? Let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. No time like the present. I should be using a spirit level as well. Right. One panel is done. So start right above. Okay. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I just prefer, let me have a sip of hot chocolate. I just prefer doing things myself. I feel like if you're surrounded, if you're in your home and you've done loads of it yourself, you're going to feel so much more satisfaction than if you've just paid someone to do it all. Oh my gosh. Hotel Chocolat salted caramel sachet. Oh, so good. We looking? Oh, it looks so good already. If I do say so myself. Oh, I'm going to end up doing the whole house and we're literally moving in 6 weeks. One's done. Whoop woo! Is that the right? Is that straight? Okay guys, it ain't perfect, but I think for a first go, it's actually amazing. This panel here, of course, I need to measure this and cut out a bit, but I need a strong enough tool to be able to cut it. So that's my challenge for this afternoon to sort out. Genuinely, absolutely overjoyed. And really impressed with myself. When you push your abilities, anything is possible. So yeah, me and my DIY home paneling, woo! Now I need to move the TV back. And I'm gonna close this video off. I've had such a nice time kind of doing, I mean, I'm often doing things like this just on my own. So to kind of be doing it, I know you're a camera, but you're also so much more than that, and I feel like I've got company and it's really, really nice. So thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button because I love doing this so much. So please do subscribe so that I can keep doing it. I'll see you in the next one. There's definitely gonna be a lot more DIY, a lot more planning the new house. I'm going to show you guys next time the utility room that we're having made. And what else is next? Oh, decorating for Christmas is in the next video as well. I'm so excited. Okay, so you have a lovely rest of your week and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.